Hi, Virgo. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. It's a general reading for all Virgos. Let's just see what Spirit has for you. Welcome back to my subscribers. Welcome to anybody who has just found this channel. So grateful you're here. Spirit, I am here with Virgo today. Could you please share with me any messages that you have for them? Anything going on around their love life, the person that they're with, the person that they're thinking about right now. What do you want them to know? I'm listening for you now. Waiting for the right time. Okay. Starting over. Intuition. And seeking out an old love. Oh boy. So, is there an old love waiting for the right time? Is there it could be a no contact. Check out your playlist for your no contact readings. It could be a no contact or, temporary separation, maybe low communication, something like that. So let's keep going. Let's just see where we're headed, seeing where this person takes us. Spirit, what is going on with us? Waiting for the right time. Waiting for the right time. Sometimes we are waiting. We're waiting for somebody to make up their mind what it is that they want. So let's see. I have a 2 of Wands, Page of Pentacles. I have Strength. And I have a 5 of Cups. So this person has disappointed you in the past, all right? This person has, it's taken kind of everything in your power to, I don't know, maybe get over some of the things that were said or some of the hurt that they've caused. It's almost the sense of like, God, give me strength. Like I can't take this person one more day, but I still have feelings for them, or I can't get them out of my system. And I don't know. I do feel a little bit of like, where do we go from here? I will say that, maybe we're really at some kind of impasse. Although this page is kind of like, you're going to be hearing from me. I don't know. This is kind of innocent, like this little trick-or-treater showing up at your door and like, hi, can I have a piece of candy? Like, I don't know. There's a little bit of sense of innocence. A little bit of like a dog with a tail between their legs also going on with me. If I had a crystal ball, right, I would want to know like, what is our future with this connection? So I'm going to put it in the category of an apology. This person knows that they have, they've hurt you. All right. There's some hurt here. They're asking for forgiveness. They're waiting for the right time to kind of smooth things over. I have a moon. Maybe they're afraid that, you won't be as responsive to what they're trying, but I do feel like they're going to be willing to try to do anything to make it up to you. Either they screwed up and did something that disappointed you. Maybe it's not over, Spirit just said. I don't know, a little bit of like, look at me, look at how much I have to offer. I don't think it's probably, we have unfinished business. I don't think it's over. I don't think this is over. It's not over yet, Spirit just said. So for those of you that are going, maybe back and forth a little bit with somebody, this person is going to, I don't know, do a little bit of jumping through hoops to try to either win you back or come back and make it up to you. Accused of cheating. All right, if cheating was involved. But the exes came into me as I didn't do anything. Maybe I'm wrong, but it was almost like I was accused of it, but you're wrong. I didn't do anything, is how it came into me. So some of you may have proof of the cheating. That's fine if that's what happened. But others of you, maybe I just have a feeling, I have a gut feeling, and I don't really have evidence, but they got mad when I accused them. And, maybe that's what the fight is over. There's the fight. Did I just say fight? I love when spirit does that. It's like I'm shuffling the cards, I say the word, and then the word appears. Like, I love my cards. I love my cards. We're always fighting. Maybe we're fighting over the same thing. Maybe there's one person in particular that is always kind of lurking in the background. And it's like, do you want to be with that person? If you do, then be with that person. But I don't know, accused of cheating, accused of being shady. Maybe they're upset with all of that. Maybe there's evidence. If there's evidence, then you have a good reason. All right. If there's evidence. I mean, I always say, don't pull the trigger until you have the evidence, right? Unless they mean, they can lie to you, of course, and say no until they're blue in the face. But, your intuition tells you, and the truth always comes out. But I do feel like there's some kind of apologies and that it's not over yet. So depending on whether there's evidence or not, or whether it was just an accusation, we've got to figure this out. Spirit just said, we've got to figure this out so we can either move on together or we can each move on separately. I have a 6 of Pentacles. There's some clarity coming. Like a giving feeling, right? Like, I'm going to be kind to you. I'm going to be there for you. I want to try again with that ace. I think that somebody's trying again. I want to give you some security. I want you to feel secure in this connection. I want to be dependable. I want to be there for you. So there's this feeling of, I don't know, maybe there were harsh words said. Maybe there were difficult things that were said. But I don't know, can we keep moving forward? Bottom of the deck, it's interesting in this deck. It's a little bit different. It's a 6 of Swords. And the key words they're giving me is travel and transition. And that's what jumped out at me. But more importantly, what jumped out at me is usually the 6 of Swords is the woman in the boat with the child moving on. And you can see in this card, they're actually giving me, I don't know, is that Aladdin and Princess Aladdin? I don't know what her name is, but there's 2 individuals on this carpet ride, and it's almost like, can we move on? Can we just move on from the fight? Can we move on from whatever happened? All right. I do feel that. I do feel like it's time to move on. All right. But they're moving on together, so that's telling me that spirit, I don't know, either a second chance or this isn't over or we've got unfinished business, but they're trying to move on together, whatever happened. I know that you are my twin flame. Now, if this is a twin flame connection, certainly, Virgo, check out your playlist. Lots of twin flame connections that go into more detail with a twin flame, reading. But I know that you are my twin flame. Twin flames do have a tendency to, struggle. They go back and forth. They have these fights. They have a lot of energy, right? They don't know what to do with their energy sometimes. I'm overthinking our situation. Maybe I need to just move on, stop thinking about it, especially if like one thing happened and you keep replaying it in your mind. You can't let it go. That's only hurting you. So try to let something go. If it was a one-time event, one-time episode, try to see if you can let it go. There could be a past life connection. Maybe I just feel like this person's meant to be in my life. I fantasize about a life together. You have unfinished business with this person, like we're still thinking about, I have a future. This is the person I should be. I know that you are my soulmate. So whether it's a twin flame or a soulmate, a past life, you feel like this, you're meant to be together. And it's hard to let that go when you feel that way. I feel so secure with you. I want you to feel secure with me. I want you to, I want to get back what we had where you trusted me and believed in me and had faith in me. And I was the most important thing in your life, So there's a lot going on here. I know I can protect you. That's a masculine energy, guard and protect. So could be a masculine energy, you know, just kind of stepping to the plate, trying to take back power, or trying to take control of the situation again, you know, to be back in your life, something like that. I am yours and you are mine. So a little bit of a possessiveness there. Like, I don't want you to be with anybody else. You know, this is a little bit of a defensiveness, because spirits keep saying to me, like, this is not over. Like, this is not over. And there's a very distinctive feeling to me right now. So this is not over. I want to be vulnerable with you. I'm just afraid you won't believe me. So maybe we still have to speak the truth. You know, maybe we really have to just, whatever happened, good, bad, or ugly, we've got to just admit what happened, and, you know, and just get it out of our systems if you haven't done that yet. Love scares the blank out of me, but I want it. I don't say swear words in my reading. I can say swear words, but I don't like to. So love scares the blank out of me, but I want it. Okay. I still want you is how I'm reading this. You know, even if I'm scared, what's scarier is losing you, or what's scarier is what we're going through right now. So something like that. I've been hurt so badly before. I'm afraid of the damage you could do. I've never loved like this before. To have you and lose you would be my undoing. Yeah, to lose you, you know, like, they don't even want to think about losing you. It's all about, how do I repair this? How do I repair the damage? You are just perfect. I'm sorry I keep messing up. All right. So at least maybe we're both in agreement that they keep messing up. You know, I mean, I like to think two people are in a relationship, you know, but if you're trying your hardest and you're doing all the right things, and, you know, they're the one that just keeps like making mistakes, you know, at some point you say, you know, how much do you expect me to forgive? You know, so if that's going on, you know, that's difficult also. Spirit, please share with me. What do you have for me? Where is this connection going, Spirit? What do you want? What do you want for this? Because this whole reading, with this feeling I'm getting intuitively, is this is not over. I have a 5 of Swords. I'm tired of, you know, the 5 of Swords is you can see he's holding all the swords. He's always got more than one sword, right? What he's doing is he's walking around the battlefield and he's picking up the swords from the battle, from the other soldiers, because then he's going to head home and he's going to rest. So it's, the battle is over, is the story behind the 5 of Swords. You know, like, can we stop fighting? Can we, you know, have a truce so that we can both move on in a healthy way? You know, something along those lines. Page of Pentacles. This is a sense of like reaching out to you, offering you something, that little trick or treater showing up at the door and saying, you know, I've got candy for you, you know. Something is going on here. Something's going on. I have a Lover's card. You know, I can't deny that this is a twin flame connection, a soulmate connection. Our souls still talk to each other. Spirit just admitted that our souls are hurting. Okay, our souls are hurting, but they don't have to hurt forever. This person still is in love with you. Look at this. Even, you know, sometimes we hurt the people that we love the most, right? I mean, that's so sad, but it's true. Look at this person. It's like, I want to show you that I still can be your Prince Charming. I want to show you that I'm still the one. I want to show you that, you know, I still have feelings for you, and I haven't stopped loving you, even though we're going through this, whatever ordeal that we're in right now. Let's get some love messages that might help right now. Spirit, what is my person thinking and feeling? What do you want me to know at this moment? I've waited so long to meet someone just like you. You know, maybe they've gone through other relationships and Now they have something to compare it to. I see you in my dreams. Is this real? So they could be thinking about you when you're not together. I wished for someone just like you. I've always wanted this. So unfortunately, if they messed up or are messing up, they're sabotaging themselves, Spirit just said. They're only hurting themselves. I want to see you again just to feel those sparks. So this feeling of, I know that there's a connection. I want to see you in person. Text messaging, low communication, phone calls. We don't see their body language. We don't see eye contact. We can't touch each other, even if it's just a hug. So when you see each other again, it's almost this feeling of, I need to see you so that I can see if I still, whether this is in my mind or whether these are still real feelings that I have, right? So that's important. You really are my best friend and my lover. You really are my best friend and lover. So that is what they're missing. I always say that when we're in low separation or something like along those lines, or struggling, what we really miss is our best friend. Can we live without sex for a little while? Yeah, but we miss our best friend, the person that we talk to and we just want to share our day with, and all the little things that happen in our day. That is what we miss. We miss that constant person. So that is the hard part. Let's see what else they say. I wonder if I'm on your mind as much as you're on mine. So it's an unfinished business, right? Are you thinking about me as much as I'm still thinking about you? And Spirit said, this is not over. This is far from over, Spirit just said. So we've got some work to do. You mean the world to me. You mean the world to me. You have my whole heart. I have your picture on my phone and I look at it all the time. So, you know what? They wouldn't be looking at your picture if they weren't still in love with you. You are always on my mind, always. So even if you're not talking to them right now, or you're mad, or you block them, or, you're like, get out of my face. I don't want to talk to you right now. Whatever's happened between the two of you. All right. So I have some apologies. I've got we're trying to repair some damage. And I've got definitely, this is not over yet. So let's ask Spirit for some guidance. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you saw some value in this reading, you enjoyed this reading, please consider hitting that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.